Well, the International Boxing Association has accused the IOC of corruption, insisting two controversial fighters have male biology and should be banned from the Paris Games. Let's go live to Matt Cunningham in Paris. Matt, all this happened at an extraordinary press conference today. You were there. What happened?
Well, Kenny, in 20 years of journalism, I don't think I've ever seen anything like I saw at this press conference that was organised by the International Boxing Association today. There has been this controversy swirling over the decision by the IBA to disqualify last year two boxers, Umar Kremlev and Lu Lin Ting from Taiwan, but they have been allowed to compete here at the Olympics. The IBA held this press conference today to explain that decision. There were about 200 journalists that were there. The press conference was delayed for about an hour. When it finally began, Umar Kremlev, the president of the IBA, actually dialed in by a video link. He was a huge presence sort of towering over this press conference, and he launched an extraordinary attack on the International Olympic Committee. He accused them of corruption. He savaged them over the opening ceremony at this Olympic Games, saying it was a despicable ceremony that really offended Christians and Muslims, and he accused them of ruining women's sport.
They have forgotten that Olympic Committee, National Olympic Committee, is not a political body, it's not a political organization, it's a public organization. So the general public and the countries have to take all decisions. And today, unfortunately, we are witnessing the failure, the death of female boxing.
The IBA at this press conference, Kenny, tried to present evidence to show that these two boxers were not eligible to compete in women's events. They say that they were tested twice, in 2022 and 2023, and that those tests were blood tests that showed that these boxers had XY chromosomes. There were a series of questions asked by journalists. Many of them were frustrated at the answers that they were getting. In fact, there were quite a few journalists who walked out of this press conference before it ended, but there was a doctor who was brought along by the IBA to answer some of these questions. Here's how he responded to the grilling that he was getting at this event today.
So you are here today just to cover the press conference, or you want the truth? Please tell me. I need answer. If you don't want the truth, I stop now.
Now, just when we thought things couldn't get any stranger, Kenny, this press conference was actually gate-crashed by an Algerian boxer, a teammate of Umar Kremlev, the boxer who has been at the centre of all of this controversy. The officials there actually tried to remove this Algerian boxer, but we managed to get to her and speak to her before they were able to do that.
Iman is a woman and she's not trans, and we don't do this in our country. They are lying. There is problem between IBA and TU, and Iman is paying this problem.
What do you think of their performance at this press conference?
It's insane, and they don't need to do that.
So it was 2 hours of absolute madness at this press conference today, Kenny. This drama is set to continue tomorrow morning Australian time, when Umar Kremlev will fight in the semi-finals for a spot in the gold medal bout here in Paris. But this has been a controversy that has dominated headlines at this Olympic Games.
It certainly has. Matt Cunningham live in Paris. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you again soon.